Every time he kills someone, he calls the police in advance. "Hello, officer, I inform you that I am going to kill someone." After saying that, he pulled out the battery and phone card and threw them into the river. It turned out that he was the only sex disciple who covered the massacre 20 years ago. Now, after 18 years of studying perfect crime, he finally began his first revenge. Are we ready? The hunting game begins. As the man turned and left, the three swords in the water slowly sank to the bottom of the river. At the same time, a phone recording is playing in the office of the criminal police captain. "This gentleman, please don't joke." After listening to the recording, Lu Guodong's face instantly darkened. But Wang Pao on the opposite side looked relaxed at this time. "Captain, I don't believe anyone can come stupid to come with a murder trailer. After all, what era is it now? Surveillance and superb administrative methods everywhere. If he really wants to kill people and wants to hide it from the world, how can he tell us his plan?" Hearing this, Lu Guodong immediately fell into deep thought. After all, if he didn't care, the consequences would be serious. But if you manage it, I'm afraid it will be a farce. After thinking for a while, Lu Guodong looked up at Wang Pao with a serious face. At this point, we still have to take action. First of all, immediately send someone to find this Xiaohua, inquire about the investigation from him, and then notify the comrades in the technical section to inquire about this number, find the signalman, and let Xiao Zhang keep an eye on the phone at all times. If the other party calls again, go directly to my office. Okay, I'll do it. Looking at Wang Tao's departing back, Lu Guodong suddenly had a bad prediction, always feeling that something big would happen soon. However, 2 hours later, Wang Tao's reappearance directly confirmed his idea. "Tell me, how is the investigation? Our people on Xiaohua's side are already in place, and nothing has happened so far." Lu Guodong, who heard this, finally breathed a sigh of relief. After all, as the captain of the criminal police of Tomatoes, he didn't want to be teased by a criminal. It's good if people are okay, but what else? The technical department has also inquired that the call-in number is an anonymous empty number, but they tracked down the signalman, which is 80 kilometers away in Shenin town. According to colleagues over there, a 90s Mojia was found in the river, focusing on a red number 1 on the phone. After listening to Wang Tao's report, Lu Guodong's expression began to slowly become solemn, and he didn't even have a clue about such a mysterious case. At this moment, the police officer hurriedly broke into the office. "Captain, the man called again?" As Zhang Min's words fell, the office phone rang, and Lu Guodong picked up the phone without hesitation. At the beeping sound coming from the phone, Lu Guodong's face gradually darkened, and he didn't understand why the other party would inform him of his goal before acting. "I can't even think about what kind of identity the man will be." The time soon came to the next day, and a gentle-looking young teacher was giving a lecture to the students in the classroom of Shihong No 1 Middle School. Does anyone know what the subject of mathematics was called in ancient times? I know that mathematics in ancient times was called arithmetic. That's right, and the reason why arithmetic is called arithmetic is planted in an operator. At that time, there was a saying that when arithmetic research reached the extreme, it could calculate all things in heaven and earth, which meant that when a person studied the subject of mathematics to the extreme, then this person could gain insight into all things in heaven and earth, and was almost omniscient. Do you believe this statement? As soon as these words came out, all the students in the audience immediately began to shake their heads. After all, mathematics was only one of their important subjects, and the man immediately changed his mind when he saw this situation. Can you calculate the heavens and the earth and leave it aside for the time being? If someone has high enough mathematical attainments, do you think he can predict the future in a short time? I think he can. Tell me your reasons. For example, in a math problem, if the thinking is correct, as long as each step is not miscalculated, then the final result must be correct. In the same way, if each development node of a thing is counted as dead, then the final result of the thing will be as expected, which should be regarded as predicting the future. In theory, this is the case, but there is also a problem, that is, there can be no interfering factors, otherwise the result will be uncontrollable. Hearing the debate between the two, the man on the podium nodded slightly. Zhang Gang is right, but if these interference factors are also part of the calculation. The man's deep eyes suddenly made the students in the audience feel a little scared. On the other side, in the conference room of the criminal police team of the municipal bureau, Wang Tao was narrating the murder notice case and the results of the investigation to the team members. Yesterday, a person who claimed to be a ghost called and claimed to have killed Zhao Hua, the owner of Jianhua Real Estate. Comrade Zhang Min reported the matter to me and Team Lu as soon as he received the call, and then Team Lu immediately gave instructions. However, just as we were in charge of the investigation, this person came and declared that he would kill someone in 3 days, so let's get ready. According to the current investigation, it can basically be judged that this is not a prank. We are likely to be dealing with a very smart fanatic. First of all, the 2 calls from the other party were anonymous numbers, and there was no information to check. And both numbers are a mailbox number. Secondly, the signal sources of both numbers are from remote areas, and there is not much monitoring of their location, so it is impossible to find out this person through monitoring. As mentioned above, it can be judged that this guy is careful in his work, and he seems to have a certain understanding of our police's investigation technology. No, since this guy is careful, how could he make a murder notice? Is it bad to sneak away on targets? This is indeed abnormal. Not only that, but the whole thing is more abnormal. But now is not the time to discuss this. The top priority is to ensure Zhao Hua's safety. As long as Zhao Hua doesn't die, everything is easy to say, but once a person dies, everyone here counts as one, and they can't eat and walk around. As soon as these words came out, everyone present suddenly stared at Lu Guodong with wide eyes, and only then did they understand the importance of the case, but one of the police officers suddenly lit up. I think why don't you invite the Zhao Hua to our team, isn't it just 3 days? As long as others are in the police station, no matter how powerful the ghost is, it will not succeed. No, if Zhao Hua is really brought to the police force, the person named Ghost will really not find any chance to attack. But what about 3 days later? Can't we protect him for the rest of our lives? Besides, we have also asked Zhao Hua, and he himself does not agree, and his idea is the same as mine, that is, waiting for the ghost to come to the door at home, so that the crisis can be completely solved. After all, there is no contract to prevent thieves. As Wang Tao's words fell, everyone nodded one after another, and at this time everyone finally understood one thing, that is, whether they wanted to or not, they had to change this offensive and defensive game now. So in the next 3 days, Zhao Hua cannot be allowed to see any outsiders except us. Regarding the pace near Zhao Hua's house, I think it needs to be strengthened. Then everyone began to discuss how to protect Zhao Hua, and almost all the people present were old policemen. They thought that under such close protection, it was difficult for ghosts to kill people, and the time soon came to the next day. But Zhao Hua in the living room of the villa had a calm face. After all, the people who could go to this position had also experienced a lot of strong winds and waves. But Wang Tao's expression on the side at this time gradually became serious. Mr. Zhao, you understand the situation. There is still 1.5 days left. Please be sure to cooperate with us. This is natural, but it's troublesome, Officer Wang. Don't thank everyone in the police force for me. Thank you for your hard work these days. This is not necessary, it is the duty. Then Officer Wang, I don't know who you investigated who wanted to harm me? Not yet, but have you ever wondered who wants you to die? To be honest with Officer Wang, a real estate company owner like me has naturally offended a lot of people along the way, and I wish I had died too many times to count, but I can't think of anyone who would do this. So has anything special happened to you recently, or any strange people have appeared? No, everything is normal. Miss Lee, do you have any enemies? I am a full-time housewife, and I usually don't go out much except for sending my children to school, and I don't hold grudges with others. After listening, Wang Tao frowned in disappointment, and when he saw that the two failed to provide any useful information, he instantly lost interest in talking. However, just when the atmosphere at the scene had just fallen silent, Zhao Hua suddenly started again. Officer Wang, do you think that person will really come? Will you scare him away if you have arranged so many police forces inside and out? We have discussed this in the future. Everyone has always thought that that guy should not come. If he really wants to kill you and do you secretly, why notify us in advance? So I think the reason why that guy did this must have other purposes, but we don't know this purpose yet. But even so, we still can't let our guard down. What if that guy is like this? So let's wait and see, at least after tomorrow night. After saying that, Wang Tao got up and walked out of the living room, and Zhao Hua and Li Nao were also about to go upstairs to sleep. At the same time, in a dark room, the man took out a piece of paper and saw 99 words densely written on it. And this list is also the 99 murderers who participated in the extermination 20 years ago. As the only one who survived, he has finally begun his revenge plan. I'm sorry, I still can't be indifferent after all, and I disappointed you. Time soon came to the last day of the 3-day appointment, and Wu Ying couldn't help but raise the corners of his mouth slightly while walking on the school road, but this scene happened to be seen by his friend Wang Tao. I'm in a good mood today. What, is there anything good? Tomorrow is the weekend. Do you think it's a good thing? That's right, tomorrow is a holiday. By the way, I was just about to ask you, is there any arrangement for the evening? No, what's wrong? I heard that there is a new barbecue restaurant in Shangling District that tastes good. Do you want to try it? Are there any girls? No. I said no, Shadow. I wondered, it's normal for an ugly person like me to have no female friends. Do you think it's unreasonable to say that there is no girl around you like you? Don't talk nonsense, just talk. Of course you treat guests, and don't take advantage of the bastard. After saying that, Wang Jun turned around excitedly and left, but the back of Wang Jun leaving was hidden at this moment. Time soon came to the evening, and the two people in the street barbecue restaurant were drinking wine in front of a table full of delicacies. At this time, Wu Ying took out his mobile phone and sent a message, while Lu Guodong on the other side saw that it was almost 12 o'clock. He was about to call Wang Tao, who was protecting Zhao Hua in the villa, when he suddenly received a text message. When he saw the 3 words above, Lu Guodong immediately dialed Wang Tao's phone. Quick, go see if Zhao Hua is okay. Hurried footsteps immediately rang on the phone, and when the footsteps stopped, a woman's cry came. Zhao Hua, don't scare me, wake up, wake up.